Good morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies. My name's Angela, I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady, and welcome to the first Throwback Friday of 2023. In today's video, I am going to be showing you a couple of older videos from back in August, the second week of August in 2021. Now, what I do during these videos is I actually cut out the boring bits. If there was a competition, I cut that information out, so it condenses the original videos from that week. But I also take out the bits I find boring. But if you want to actually see the video all in its entirety, the links will be in the I button to each of the videos spoken about today. Okay, so check out that I button if you want to see more of those individual videos. Now come on, let's go and have a nose at what I was talking about back in 2021. So the first video up today is Whips, Bits and Chat number 69. This was first published on the 6th of August 2021. Oh, it's old. Now, this is only a quick episode this week. Hopefully I can make it to more than 10 minutes. But you'll understand why at the end why I'm not really overly smiley this week. Right, but let's get back to the crochet. More important, crochet, fun stuff, lovely stuff. Right, so what can I tell you? I have completed my test. I agreed to again be a tester for YOH Crochet. Sorry darling, brain fart moment. You'll know all about it by the time this video goes out. So I have finished a pattern, and I've got it sitting here, but I can't show you yet till it's released, so you're gonna have to wait till next week. But he's super cute, and you guys are definitely gonna want to make him. He is really lovely and easy to make. Honestly, really easy, absolutely lovely to do. So he'll be sitting up there next to this guy, which was her pattern number 1 that I tested for her. That's Miko. So if you like the look of Miko, you are definitely going to like the look of this next pattern that's out. And it is a lot bigger as well. But of course, I just used DK yarn. She's using a different yarn in her pattern, which would make hers even bigger. Right, a poppy update. I am now up to 720, or nearly up to 720. I've got some ends left to sew in on about 20 of them. So not quite there, nearly, but I'll have those done by the end of the week, hopefully, she says. Now, I told you a couple of weeks ago that my adopted big sister came round, and I'd offloaded some yarn, hence why my cupboard's a bit bare. Offloaded some yarn, and I offloaded the pattern that I'd got free with the magazines that I'd purchased, and it was from Mandela Blanket. Well, she had a go at this Mandela blanket. Now, this girl, she can fire out Mandela blankets. She knows what she's doing now. She understands them. So I gave her the pattern, gave her a load of yarn and sent her on her way, because I'm evil. And after about 24 hours, I get a message where they've settled in and she's sitting down and chilling on her holiday, doing a bit of crochet, to which she says, this pattern's rubbish. Actually, she used stronger wording than that. She must have stripped the same section back 5 or 6 times. It made no sense. The counts were out. Everything that could be wrong with it was wrong with it. And there was nowhere. She'd searched the internet to see if she could find anywhere where they were discussing this pattern and where any corrections had been written down, and there was absolutely nothing. So I said to her, make a jumper out of the yarn, strip it back, make a jumper, chill. No, she's decided she's going to be using a pattern from one of the designers that she's worked on, she's copied before basically, and she's making me a pillowcase. But she set me to task as well, because she said to me, right, if I'm making you a pillowcase, you need one to match. Yeah, I couldn't remember what colours she had. So when she came back, she said to me about it. So I have actually started making it. I will put the details on the screen as to the pattern name. It is a free tutorial on YouTube, and you can get the pattern on Ravelry, I think it is as well. So I will link to the YouTube for now and let you guys find it elsewhere. Okay, so that is it so far. There's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 rows I've done. I've managed 6, and I only had to undo this 3rd row 3 times. It's not bad, is it? I've never done one, so it's coming along nicely, and it worked out pretty quick once I'd sussed out what I was meant to be doing, and luckily there was a video tutorial that goes along with it, so I was able to rewind that back and fast forward it and rewind it until I got to the bit that I needed and worked out how she was doing it. But the lass was explaining it really well. It was about 10:30 at night, and my brain shuts down by 4 in the afternoon, doesn't it? Okay, you want to see what I ended up with? I didn't end up doing a mandala blanket because yeah, I got bored. No, I had a lot of other projects, so I done it once and then stored it and put it away, and then last year was it last year? Oh, I get confused on years because we've just had a changeover. But I revisited the video about 3 or 4 months later and redid another panel. So my first panel looked like that, give or take, because I'm not sure what side's first and what side's second. So that was one side, and then as I said, I repeated the pattern and then decided there we go, it looks rounder now. Then decided I was going to use both of the, like this panel and the other one, as a cushion cover, because then that would work really well for Christmas against the blanket that she was going to make me. What's happened to that blanket, woman? I completely forgotten about it. I think it did get changed into jumpers in the end. Don't know. Don't mind. Right, and also I've been set to task to use these 2 yarns. They nearly show up okay on screen. They're not quite there. This one is a green, not a blue. You know what my screen's like. It doesn't like showing green. It shows it as a blue. But it's a green. What is it called? Mint green and a plum. And I'm going to be making a top out of this. So keep an eye out. I'll probably be pulling my hair out by Tuesday evening's live. But that's my task for this evening. No, that top. And now it was made. I will see if I can find a photograph and pop it in here. If not, sorry, no photograph, can't find it. You'll just have to wait for future videos to come out of Throwback Friday, or of course I raid the playlist of all of the whips, bits and chat after, I think it might be something like 72 maybe that it gets shown in, but don't quote me on that because I don't remember. Right, so of course I record these on a Friday, and this Friday was in fact my birthday. So it's my birthday today. It was a good birthday. It's turned into a pants birthday, but you'll find out later. Now, hubby brought me some stuff. I've got to get it out, sorry for the noise. He's got me a new mug. It's my first ever mug. It says, I crochet so I don't kill people. He bought the mug and the coaster set. It's as if he knows his wife, finally, after 17 years. So I got my new coffee cup mug for the mornings, which is super duper cool. And also last night I caught him online Doesn't sound that bad. It's definitely not. I caught him online. He'd sneaked onto YouTube and grabbed the affiliated link and jumped over to the secret yarn stash and ran down the pages, not knowing what on earth he was meant to get, but had remembered that I was saying that I'd said previously that I'm going to start using the one Pacific yarn from the site. So he's ordered me some yarn. I don't know how much, and I don't know what colours. All I know is that I heard him laughing and muttering under his breath, haha, nude, I've got to get that one. So if any of the colours have got a funny name on them, then I'm gonna know that they're in the basket. So he's basically purchased some yarn with the intention of stitching me up by the sounds of it. So yeah, so that'll be nice, and when it arrives I will do us a little unbagging, and you can all see what he chose. And I'm still using it. It's out of coffee now. I need to go and make myself a new one. Right, so in this video I did say I was in a bit of a funny mood. It was my birthday and I would tell you all about it later. This was actually the day that my cat got run over, and at the end of the video that's up there if you want to see it, there is a little picture memorial thing at the end. I tried to watch it, I can't do it, so I've cut it out of the video. But let's get on with the next video and try and go back to being all cheerful again. Right, so the next video up is a magazine, and it is Inside Crochet 138. I am going to be an evil wench. I'm just showing you really the front cover and me opening it just slightly. If you would like to see the rest of this video, there is a link up there for you. This way it keeps this video a bit shorter. Good morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies. My name's Angela and I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady, and I've been a very naughty poppy. I went out shopping to get some lunch and I came back with this and another one. But hey, it is my birthday next month, so hey, why not? Right, so let's have a look. Now this one is this month's Inside Crochet magazine. Now I have been cheeky, I have already cut the top so it's less noisy for us all. Right, the next video up is the Stars Hollow Crochet Cardigan. Now this had a pattern giveaway enclosed in it. That's done, dusted, out the way, winner picked ages ago. All the links to the pattern itself are on the original video. Okay, so please click the link here if you like the look of the pattern, and I apologize now for the amount of crazy you're about to see. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening everybody. My name's Angela, I am the Crazy Poppy Lady, and I'm going completely doolally today. Right, so if you hadn't noticed, I have got another crochet item on. Now today I am going to be showing you and unveiling my take on Reggie at J Hook Crochet's latest pattern. And now this was the one that I was testing for her, and as I make this video I don't even know what she's going to be naming it. So let's get back to sitting on my chair and talking about the pattern. And now I'm not going to quite reveal what it is at the moment. All you know is it goes over my shoulders. Right, so with this pattern it was a lot of fun to do because Reggie had only got the basics written down and the idea written down. She hadn't completed the whole pattern, so she handed it to myself and a couple of other testers and to run with to see whether the idea would work more than anything. And then once we all realised that the initial idea would work, then we carried on with the rest of the pattern. So I've started off with Reggie giving me the basic instructions on making a shawl. Right, so with this item that I'm made for with Reggie's guidance, there is a whole saga involved in the original video, so do yourself as a favour,
click on that one and have a really good giggle whilst watching it, because I tell you step by step what happened on what day and at what time. And I found it quite funny, and I was very, very careful how I said things on that video. But if you know me quite well, or even if you don't, I think you'll be able to read between the lines and laugh along with us. But if you just want to see what it looks like, and you don't want all the added drama that I put in with it, which wasn't drama, it was just the silly how it happened and how we got to where we got to, I'm now going to show you the shawl-ish. It's up in a millisecond, honest.
Right, and it's super snuggly, and as you can see, you can tug it around quite nicely, tuck up where you need to, and it's really forgiving. Like the pattern itself is really forgiving. Right, I'm going to take this off and stick it on Dory so you can have a proper look at it. And so there we go. There is the shawl. That's the back view, so that you can see how the point actually works up beautifully. Now, the bit I absolutely adore, apart from the pattern itself in the main shawl, I think it all comes together really beautifully with the ribbon style that Reggie chose. So let me bring her Dory forwards. Right, so here is a quick front view, and yes, I have used booby tape to stop Dory from flashing those nipples of hers. Right, so this pattern has a beautiful ribbed border that goes all the way around it, as well as adding it in on the cuffs. So there are the cuff borders. Okay, now mine is rolling slightly at the moment because I used the same hook all the way through and didn't downsize my hook, which I've now found out an easy way to stop it rolling is to downsize your hook. But other than that, I think it's absolutely lovely. So let me put Dory back on the shelf so you can see it at a distance. Right, so there she is, all settled back into her spot. So what I'm going to be doing now is popping up some photographs of the garment laid out nice and flat so you guys can all see it properly.
And the last video up today is the birthday yarn surprise. It's the yarn unboxing from Mr. Crazy, and of course his order from the secret yarn stash. Now I will cut into this a little bit, I suppose, and if you want to see the full video with all the sarcastic undertone, click the I button.
Good morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies. My name's Angela and I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady, and today I am back with an unbagging. Now, as I said to you on Sunday's Whips and Bits, my husband had been cheeky. He had hit the affiliated link, he'd signed up, he got his 10% off, and he went mad. And he went mad at Secret Yarn Stash, just picking me up, I think, the plain colours. But I don't quite know. What I do know is this is the largest bag I've ever got from her. And oh my gosh, it weighs loads. No, I'm not sticking it on the scales. I might have a check on the front of this and see if it's actually got the weight on it later, and I will stick it in the description box. Or I will just put it on screen. But this is why I look so small. It's because I need the room on my lap because I haven't got a side table or anything in here. Right, so let's open it up and see what he has chosen. Be warned, there may be lots and lots of nude because he giggled at the name of the nude pink. Right. But as you can see, I've also cleared out the cube. So I will be popping it into the cube once we see what he got, and if he's got anything other different stuff in there, then that can go in the other cube that is behind Max the Koala. So, there we go. Oh, there's that much. He's had to double bag it. Blimey. Right. And saying that though, our gorgeous Louisa does double bag sometimes because she wants to guarantee that if the bag gets caught whilst it's in the sorting offices, then it means that we aren't going to lose any of the gorgeous yarn that we've purchased. Oh blimey, there's bright stuff in here. Yeah, definitely stitch me up with the brights, but and not just one of either. Right, so let's have a look at what he's got. Now this is the top layer, so it is the Signet Pattern Everyday DK. This one here is a yellow, and it is a shade 996. So I'm having to read it sideways. Now for all of these Pato DKs, they are 100 grams, and there is a 270 meters each ball. It's 100% acrylic, and we can wash it at 30 in the washing machine, but we can't iron it or tumble dry it. And the recommended hook size is anywhere between a 4 and a 6. That's ball number 1, yellow. Ball number 2, let me double check. Yeah, ball number 2 is also yellow. I hope I've cleared enough room on the side by the side of me, on the table. Right, and next one up, he did say he was evil. He has gone down the brights route, and this one here is the orange. Crikey, that is enough blowing out the camera, and it is a 995. So of course he's got me two of them to make sure I've got enough for possible Halloween ideas. Good thinking, bat boy. Right, next one up. Oh, phew. Let's calm the colours down a little bit for a second. It is caramel, or as some in America call it, caramel. Or no, even I can't pronounce that today. And this is a shade, a colour 983. That's beautiful. I love that shade. And of course, it got me two. Right, next one up is the one that he was chuckling over for a good 10 minutes. It is a nude pink, and this one is a 944. And let's stick those to the side. Oh, wow. Okay, now it's time for some migraine colours. So I'm sorry, Louisa, but yep, this is bright, and if my camera can cope with this, I am going to be in shock. Right, I'm just blocking it off so I can read it for a second and try and remember the colours. Right, this one is neon yellow, and it is a shade a 972. Whoa. And it is actually brighter in person than what the camera's not managing to cope with it very well. Yeah, I'll pop this up against the standard yellow so that you can see. Although now I'm holding it next to it, it looks lighter. It isn't. It has got a bit of a green undertone to it, but that's the neon side of it. Yeah, that's it. That looks like one of them crack it and shaky things that you get when you go in a nightclub. It is that bright. Right, so the next one up is another bright out of the brights range, and that one is, well, this one is neon orange, and it is shade 971. Woo! Get these, I feel like I'm in the nightclub. Right, okay. Oh, this one's a little bit calmer. I only said a little, mind. It is the neon pink. Now this one is a 974. Neon pinks. Now I tell you what, this neon pink would look absolutely wicked as the foot colour and the hair colour for the unicorn blanket. That would definitely make it bounce, but been there, done that, made two of them, not making another. I'm just going to have to work out what I'm going to use them in. Oh, now we're on to the calming colours. He has ordered in some black, which is a shade 975. And he's got me a few of these. I don't quite know, but let's have a look. We got one, we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's definitely going to keep me going for a little while. Oh, Can you imagine all these blankets I can make out of 6 balls of black? You lot stitched up. That's it. You're stuck seeing more and more blankets fly out now. Right, and the next one up is the Signet Pato Everyday, and it is a white shade 999. Now he's also done the same by the looks of it. He has ordered me a few of these. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's something strange in the bottom. Oh, I'll have a look at that in a second. Yep, so he's got me a 5 white as well, so that's definitely enough yarn there to do at least 2 of these blankets. Ooh, we're going to have some fun next month.
Okay, so out of the birthday yarns from hubby, I have used the white and I have used the black. Have I used the brights? No, not yet. I've got an idea. I just need sunglasses. There was also something else in the package. Come on, let's see.
So let's have a look at this. A very last thing. He went a bit off ski. He went off. He's got me a kit. The colours. Oh, I love this yarn. I love it, I love it, I love it. So this will be going up in the middle shelf. Cute little bag. Oh my gosh, it isn't. It wasn't from Rob. It's from Louisa. Oh, thank you ever so much, darling. I didn't think you cottoned on. Right, so it's a little card, and it says on the back, to Angela, a cheeky extra gift from me, wishing you a fabulous birthday, Louisa. Thank you ever so much, darling. That was really not expected. My birthday voucher was enough. Thank you. So, 5 seconds. Just cool down and let the face go back to normal. I'm not very good at gifts, especially when I know when they're a surprise. Okay, so Louise has sent me 3 of the boho spirits, and this colourway is Harmony. I love this yarn. It's absolutely gorgeous. It is a DK version of, oh, now she's completely thrown me because I've done no research. Give me a minute, I'm just going to pause. Right, I'm back with you. Right, so this yarn is the DK version of the Lime Brand Landscapes. The colourways are also identical. And she knows I absolutely love this one because it doesn't go thick and thin as it goes. It's consistent. The thickness is consistent throughout. And this one was on my wish list. Because of course you can also create a wish list. But this one I took off my wish list about 3 months ago because it was out of stock. So thank you ever so much, Louisa. Yeah, flabbergasted. That's a new word for some of you. I am absolutely flabbergasted. Thank you ever so much, my darling.
Right, so I did actually make something with the yarn that Louisa sent me. Because I wanted to make something super cool and just for me. So I made George the Chameleon, and now this is not one of my patterns. This is actually out of a pattern book that I have on my shelf, and I've also got a video for it up here that I will link so that you can have a nose yourself at that pattern book if you like the look of George the Chameleon. Right, that is it for me for today. I hope you've enjoyed this look back at a week in the life of Poppy from 2021. Right, I'm heading off now, so please remember to stay chilled, stay happy and keep crafting. Goodbye everybody. Sorry about any confusion, of course, today by wearing the same jumper. I put our video running along the top of all of last year's video parts, so fingers crossed I didn't confuse you too much. Bye.